Hey everyone, Ian here from The Vape Bar. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be taking you through my top 5 tips of how to prevent or remedy Vapers tongue. These tips have worked wonders for me, and also at the end of the video I'll be announcing the giveaway winner for the I Taste Chroma Kit by Innikin, so stick around. Okay, before we get into the 5 tips, I just want to mention 2 things quickly. First things first, before we understand how to remedy and prevent Vapers tongue, we have to understand that the sense of taste and the sense of smell are somewhat related. So if you do have a blocked nose, a cold, or the flu, your sense of taste will be diminished severely. So try not to get sick. Also, especially for new vapors who've just made the move over from smoking to vaping, first of all, well done, good on you. Secondly, your tongue needs time to heal. Your body needs time to heal to get rid of all that tar buildup and all that bad stuff that cigarettes and smoking has left in your body. Your tongue is quite heavily affected, so you have to give your tongue quite a bit of time to heal. The papillae on your tongue has to heal as well, and gradually over time, I think it took about a week or 2 for me to start getting a really good sense of smell and taste back in my mouth and nose. So you have to be patient with it, and if you're not having a great experience of flavor with your e-liquid, be patient. For me, the flavor over time, as my tongue and body healed, grew exponentially, and after a week or 2 I started to really taste the flavor coming through from my e-liquid, so just be patient. Let's start with the tips. These are all part of my daily routine. I've been doing this for about 6 weeks now after I experienced Vapers tongue for the first time. I've tried many things like sloshing around apple cider vinegar in my mouth and stuff like that, and it hasn't really worked for me personally. It might for you. What works for you might not work for me, and vice versa. So, first tip, first part of my routine, the tongue scraper. Don't know if you can see that. Here it is. Nice, cheap tongue scraper. You don't need to go out and buy a gold-plated one. Just get one wherever you can find it. I'll drop a link down and tell you where I got this from. I use this at the start of my daily routine of oral hygiene, and I use this first. So I take this tongue scraper, gently, softly, cheeky monkey on the old tongue. Right, scrape off all the bad nasty bits of bacteria first. Bob's your uncle. There you go. Put it away after you've rinsed it under hot water and gotten rid of all the nasties on it. Step 2. This toothbrush right here is a sonic toothbrush, and from the word sonic, fast. For the price point, I think it was like 20 or 30 pounds. It was excellent. Again, link in the description if you want to pick one up for yourself. This toothbrush comes with 5 settings, which are clean, white, polish, massage, and sensitive if you've got those sensitive gums. You're probably thinking, what's a toothbrush got to do with this, Ian? Well, I don't just use it on my teeth, I use it on clean mode for my teeth, and then I whack it up to polish and I rub it all over my tongue. These bristles, they're sonic, they vibrate so fast. The bristles get in right in between your tongue's papillae and clean it all nicely for you. It's brilliant. Step 3 of my routine, mouthwash. And not any old mouthwash. A lot of mouthwashes these days come with alcohol in them, and they can leave you with like a stingy sort of effect in your mouth. And when I first started this, I did try it with an alcohol infused mouthwash thing, and it really didn't do much for me. So I did a bit of research on the internet, and I found something which relieves minor mouth and gum irritations. It's a medicated mouthwash, and it comes in a mint flavor. It's by Colgate and it's called Peroxyl. What's different about this mouthwash right here to your normal mouthwash is when this goes in as a liquid and you slosh it around for 30 seconds or 1 minute, it's got hydrogen peroxide in it. Sounds bad, works great. I don't know. Anyway, hydrogen peroxide, when you slosh it around, it turns into a very soft kind of foam. and with that sort of foaminess, it gets in everywhere, then it expands and lifts everything up, and then you rinse and you're done. Step 4 might be an obvious one to some of you, and it might not be. Drink a lot of water. Cheers. It's not vodka, I swear. Drinking lots of water is important not only to keep you hydrated, but also to help with the production of saliva in your mouth. Saliva plays a big part in tasting flavors in your mouth. If you've got a dry mouth, you're not going to taste your flavors. You need to keep your mouth nice and moist. That was a good reason to use the word moist. I'm a fruity kind of guy, but not in that way, but if you are, cool. And I love fruity types of vapes like this e-liquid here, Pukka High from Pukka Juice, one of my all-time favorites. It's fruity, it's raspberry, you get the picture. Anyway, Vapers tongue is created when you vape the same e-liquid too often. Your tongue and your body becomes too familiar with that taste, and then you start to mute the taste naturally. What I mean by expanding your palate is moving completely away from what you're familiar with and moving over to the other side, which for me has been chocolate. This is Golden Ticket chocolate milk, the best I've had. Vape this all day long. It's fantastic, right? So chocolate nowhere near fruit, fruit nowhere near chocolate. Go to the polarizing side of what you're familiar with, expand your palate, and what I do is I'll vape this for a straight day, then I'll move over to this for the next day. If I've got another e-liquid I might want to try out, I'll do that on the next day. That way you're keeping a nice rotation, you're mixing up the flavors, and your tongue doesn't get too used to one flavor where it becomes muted and you're getting a poor vaping experience. Quick recap. Tongue scraper, boom. Sonic toothbrush, hydrogen peroxide, I think that's right, hydrogen peroxide mouthwash for getting the foamy, swishy, lifting everything, drinking that water, and then finally mixing up your e-liquid palette. Okay everyone, that wraps up the 2 little tidbits and the 5 tips for you. I hope you go out and try this. It's worked wonders for me. If you've got any tips on how to prevent Vapers tongue, drop a comment down below, let me know and I'll give it a go. That rhymed. 2 weeks ago I launched my first video on this channel where I said I'd be doing a giveaway for the I Taste Chroma Kit by Innokin. The winner is being announced right now, and that is Caleb Manta. Woo! Well done, brother. Look out for my DM on YouTube where I'll send you a message, and all you got to do is send me your address and I'll post that kit out to you ASAP. That about wraps it up for today's video, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your viewership. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share this if you think someone might find it useful. And as always, remember, say no to cigarettes and vape on.